On the number line, point R has coordinate R and point T has coordinate T. Is T negative? The answer to the question is to be given in the form of either yes or no. The first statement says that R is between 0 and minus 1. But there is no relationship between R and T, so we can't comment anything about T using this statement, and therefore the first statement is clearly not sufficient to answer the question. Now the second statement, the distance between R and T is equal to R square. We can perceive this information in a way that mod of R minus T is equal to R square. Now, let's understand that can we have T negative as well as positive. So let's say that at R is equal to 2 and T is equal to minus 2, R minus T becomes 4 and T is negative, R square is also 4. So T is less than 0, yes. Second possible set of values that satisfies this condition is when R is equal to minus 2 while T is equal to plus 2. And then we say that this condition is still true, and we say that it is not sufficient to answer the question, and second statement as well is out. Now we come to the third stage, which is combination of the two statements. Now that we combine the two statements, we see that R certainly has to be between minus 1 and 0. Also we know that R minus T should be, the mod of it is equal to R square. That means the distance between R and T is equal to R square. Now let's assume some value of R on the number line. So let me just quickly take a line. Suppose here we have a number line. I'm going to take the numbers at quite substantial space because we have to take the value of R between 0 and minus 1. So let's assume that we take the value of R is equal to negative 0.5. Then the square of negative 0.5 is equal to plus 0.25. Plus 1 will be here, 0.5 will be here, and 0.25 will be somewhere in between. So this will be R square, which is equal to 0.25. Now it says that the distance between R and T is equal to R square. Now R square is 0.25 and the distance between R and T has to be 0.25. That means either T can be equal to 0.25 of negative, or T can be negative 0.75, but in both the cases T is negative, so answer to the question is yes. Let's understand this fact that if I take any value of R between 0 and minus 1, then the square of it will be positive, so it will be to the right hand side, right? And now in that case the distance between R and T should be equal to R square. The square of any value between 0 and 1 will result in a number that has absolute value even smaller. So for example, if you take 0.9 square is 0.81, so that's too far. So the distance between R and T should be equal to R square. That means from 0.9 now you have to take a number that is at a distance of 0.81, which means for any value that we take here, the square of it will become a number whose distance, if the distance of that value from R to R square will always be less than 1. Let me write it this way, will always be less than the value of R. And that is a precise reason the distance between R square and R is less than the distance between R and 0 in a way. So this is the typical reason why we are saying that the R and T will definitely be within 0 and 1 at all the times, and that means that T will always be negative. We already have proven by taking several values, and the answer to the question is definitely yes. Therefore, together the statements are sufficient to answer the question, and the final answer becomes option C. Thank you so much.